The next thing you're going to do is you're going to choose your hoop, and this hoop right here is the 225 by 140, and you're going to want to put your paper in it. Okay? Once you've done that, then you're going to take your sheet and find the center of the sheet, the top center of the sheet. Okay, so what I do is, and usually when you take them out of the package, that's where they're folded, is right at the center. So once you've done that, okay, here I've got it, and I've got it folded right in the center. This right here for sweet, we're determining where to put the sweet. So that center is where we're going to place it on our hoop. Okay, so now I've got the center. I found the center of the sheet. It's right there. And your instructions say that put the center line of the sheet at the edge of the hoop. So here's the edge of the hoop right here. And the way I get the middle is I turn this up. Okay, I can see the line right there where the middle is. So I'm going to take that out. The center of the sheet right here, I'm going to turn that up and find the center, and I just take my hand and rub it like that so that I can line it up on the hoop. Okay, there's the center right there. So I'm going to put the center right at the edge of the hoop right there. And the straight line that I just rubbed in, I'm going to line it up with these little marks in the center of the hoop. And I'm going to pin it down, just like that. The center at the edge of the hoop, right where the plastic is. And pin it down good from all sides. Now what that's going to do is it's going to put sweet on here, and sweet's going to stop about right there, and then I'm going to have a space. That center is going to be there, and then it's going to start dreams. So, but the center of the sheet is right here at the beginning or the inside of that hoop right there. Okay, just pin it down good. Okay, that looks like it's pinned down pretty good. I've got pins all the way around it. Okay, so now I'm ready to do my embroidery, but I haven't brought anything up on my screen yet, so that's what we're going to do next. Okay, the font that I use for the sheets is called Katie Marie font, and the sheet is a 2-inch. So once you open up Katie Marie, if you come down to 2-inch, it's right there. So then you can open up the Katie Marie, there it is, and you start taking the letters over. So I'm going to start with my capital S. So I'll go down to the capital letters, still in the lower letters. Takes a second for them to open up, a lot of them. That's still the lower. And there it is. Okay, when I open up the S, I want to find the right extension on it. I use the VP3, just like you do. So there it is. It's the Katie Marie 2-inch VP3. So I highlight it one time, just click on it one time, and then go down. I keep mine in the second one, then I hit on the 2, and when I do that, I look at my machine. It says it's transferring, and then it transfers over here, and that's what I want. So then I come down here and I hit OK. And there it is. Now what you're going to want to do is take all of your letters over. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, and this is the last one, the T, and I'm going to send it over. So now your screen looks just like that. It's got all the letters right on top of each other. But when we put that sheet in, we're going to have them all turned. So this is the way you turn them. Okay, you're going to come over here to these settings. The one that's got the box around it right there is the last one that I took over, and that's fine. So you're just going to leave that box on there, but you're going to hit this right here, and it's going to highlight. The T's already highlighted, but as I push up on this up arrow, it's going to highlight all of them. So there's the other E. So see, I've got two boxes around it. The other E, the W, and now the S. They're all highlighted now. And I'm going to turn all of them at the same time. So then I come down to this one and hit it. Then I'm going to go to this one, which is the rotation, and I'm going to hit it. So it's a dark color. Then I come over here to these, and you can just take them all and turn them at the same time. Okay, you want this right here to say 270, and it says 275.5. So I need to go down until I get to 270. And when it says 270, that means they're all, this line, they're all straight. Okay, so now it's on 270, they're all turned. So I want to go back to the other page, but I don't want to keep it on rotate. I need to take it off of rotate. So hit this one, and then go down here and say okay. And then now we're back to the same, that's our front page, as you call it. They're all highlighted. Okay, so I want to take the all highlighted off, because now I just want to move them out one at a time. So I take this off right here, and if you'll look, there's only one box now. There's not a box around each one of the letters. I removed it by touching that right there. Okay, so go over here, and it looks to me like the S is highlighted. So I'm going to drag that S over here. And then I'm going to go to the next one. And it looks like it's going to be the W. I'm going to put it next to it. Then I'm going to go to the next one. So I just hit the arrow, and that E is going to be sitting just about where it needs to be sitting. And then I'm going to do the next E, and then I'm going to do the T. Okay, so there it says sweet. So now I just need to put them where I need them. Okay, and the way that, okay, once you get them all turned and they are on your screen like this, and you've got them spread out, okay, look at it and make sure that you've got the correct number of spaces everywhere. Okay, you should have one at the end of the T, one blank one, and then at the bottom you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blank, and then it should be sitting on that line right there. Over here on this screen, and the way you get to the screen is hit this right here, and it'll open up, and right up here it's got 0.0 slash negative 20.0. I think on the sheet it just says 20. I don't think we put the negative 20, but it should say the negative 20.0. Okay, so that's what you should have right there. And this is what it should look like. The sweet all the way down, leaving one blank right here. One blank row. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on that side, 5 on that side. Okay, so once you get it to that point, you're ready to print it out. So, you can go back to, you can hit OK and go back to that screen right there and just start printing it. Now, when you get ready to save it, what you're going to do is, okay, when you hit save, you're going to get this that's going to come up right here, and you're going to have to, you'll come up here to this, and you'll back up until you get, you'll just keep hitting erase until you get it, everything after this, where it says sequence right here, okay, it's .esq. You're going to have to use your backup key right here and back it up until you get whatever's right here out. Like if right here, if it was A, B, C, D, E, whenever you say save as, and it comes up to this, you're going, that cursor that you can't see it, but it's right there. But as soon as this comes up right here, I don't know what's going to be right here, but what you're going to do is you're going to hit the backup key, and when you hit it, those letters, that D, that C, that B, that A, they're going to all go away. Every time you hit this key, it's going to, and then it's going to making room for you to put sweet right there. So then you're going to put S, W, E, E. See, it's starting to do it right there. And then you're going to do the T, and you look up there, it says sweet. Okay? And then you're going to come down here and hit OK. And it says, mine says it already exists because I've got it in there. So I'm not going to save it again. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Okay, so anyway, that's how you're going to save it. Now, remember we talked about this. Whenever you look at these, every one of them, like Dreams, is saved as an EMB file and is saved as an ESQ file. And then when you come on down, you've got them saved. My Sweet is an EMB file and ESQ file. Well, whenever you're saving them and it says you can't save it without saving it as the other first, what you're going to do is you're going to hit this right here, and when it does that, you're going to be able to change it to the EMB or the ESQ, the other one, and then you just save it as both. I might have to walk you through that whenever you start to do it. Okay, so you're now ready to put your hoop in there and print it out. Okay, this time for your hoop, what I do is I've got those, whenever you put your hoop on your machine and it starts embroidering, it never starts down here close to this. It always starts somewhere right here. And so I've drawn little lines right here. And that's the starting point of my embroidery. If on my screen, I've got it all the way to the bottom part of the hoop. When it starts printing out, whatever I put is going to start right here. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is find the center of that sheet, and I've got it marked right here. There's the center with the pins. I'm going to take that center of the sheet, and I'm going to line that center of the sheet for when I'm doing Dreams. I'm going to line it up with that line on my hoop. So it's going to be right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold your sheet over and find the center going this way and line this up with that line right there, and then put the center of this right here, line it up with this little thing right here, and then you'll have it going. Dreams will be starting right there. That D will start right there, and it'll print down right in the center right there. So that's the way you're going to hoop it. Okay, again, I've sent all the letters from my computer. I highlight them, and then I hit the 2 down here at the bottom. Just highlight the one letter you want to send, hit the 2, it comes over here and says transferring, and then you hit OK, and it piles them all up in a pile right there. Okay, again, I want to turn all of them at the same time, and in order to do that, you come over here on this side of your screen, and the last one that I sent over, which was the S, is the one that's got the box on it. But I want all of them to have a box. So I press this, and it goes dark, and then I come up to my arrow, and as I push it, it's going to highlight the rest of the letters. There it goes. See, I'm getting all of them highlighted, and there they are. They're all highlighted. Then I'm going to come down to this one and press it. Then I'm going to hit the rotate, and then notice that right here it says 0, 0. Well, I'm going to rotate them. So you can just take it and rotate all of them at the same time. And you want this to say 270. So it's on 272, so I'm just going to back it up to 270. And when you do that, they're all even. And then it's still on rotation. I want to take it off of rotation. I'm going to come down here and say OK. And now I can start pulling them out one at a time and lining them up. Okay, when I do that, they're all highlighted. So you need to come over here and hit this and take all the highlighting off. And the only one that's got a box around it's the D. So you're going to pull it out and then come over here and go to the next letter. And the next letter is going to be, you're going to hit the down button and it goes to the next letter. The down letter, it goes to the next letter. The down letter, and it goes to the next one. And I'm just spreading them out. And the down, and there's the last letter. So there they all are. They're all spread out. So now I need to get them all in the center of the page. Okay, now I've got it centered where I want it centered. And underneath it, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blank. But this, the D, is as far up here as I can get it. It is as close to this line as I can get it. And one way that I can get it as close, that close, is I use this right here. And I can just inch it down just a little bit at a time until you get to a point where you get the red, see the red line right there? So you can inch it back until you get it without a red line. And it's going to be right there. And when you look up here at these numbers, you can see this negative 2.7 / 8.7, and that's fine. I think your sheet says 8.6. That's fine. It's close enough. That's just the positioning right here, and that's not enough to make any. Okay, I saw why it said 8.7, because I still had that red line down there. So if I go up and take it away from that red line, the red line's not there anymore, and it says 8.6. So it is as close to that line as you can get it, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks here. As close to that line as you can get it. Okay, you need to make sure that you're off of this right here. You want that highlighted right there. Hit OK. You're back to this right here, and you are ready to print it out. Just put your hoop on there and print it out.